This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And this is a one-and-done trip for Dallas before going back to their Mavericks fans. And, of course, Draymond Green. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and give it up for your Spurs High Squad.
I told him that I'm out here in traffic with my game face on, cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places, double R, 70-inch interfaces, and they faces, twin Mercedes, and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases, I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces, Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them, I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces.
Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And, of course, Draymond Green. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now, here's Doncic. Cans it from downtown.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Here's Murray. Fall. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Fella just making it look easy.
Well, he's got the athleticism and the aggressiveness to make the spectacular. Not that we get used to it, but look, a little routine sometimes.
You hit it on the head.
And that was spectacular.
Now here's Murray.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket, but he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little better.
So it's the Spurs now. The Mavericks making the shot. McDermott for three. Offensive rebound. And Fall gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Fall with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Doncic way outside. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Now Murray. Pass to Fall. On its way from DeRozan for two. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
His first personal foul. Not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Shot clock at 6. McDermott for three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Jacks up a three. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 6 points.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. And he talked to his players about not letting Draymond Green get into their heads. Coach told them, no matter what Draymond pulls, don't fall into his trap. We need to stay mentally strong and focused. And that means he wants his players to walk away and not try to match him taunt for taunt. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, Doncic, after the missed three from Derek White. Pass to Kuminga. Dallas moving it around. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
1:12 left to play in the first. Pass to McDermott. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Kuminga. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Spurs trail by 5. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to McDermott. And they get it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The three for Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead. They're up.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Dallas leading by 9. Burke with it. He's picked up by Walker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Bullock in the corner. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
And Murray, here we go.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. At the elbow, it's Brown. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his second.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. To the left wing. Kleber inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Now, here's DeRozan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 12. And here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. with the crossover, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. DeRozan. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
Pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 17. Brunson with a clean look. And the three off target. Here's San Antonio now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's DeRozan. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
The shot's good from Brunson.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside Collins. Takes it inside. And it's blocked by Brown. Brunson scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Kleba.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for them to defend.
Right here, right here.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
And so it's Dallas. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Mavericks leading by 17. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Mavericks with possession here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution
Doncic
for
with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Wiseman. Sweet move. And it's good on the way up. Wiseman's got the first field goal of the second half for the Mavs. Here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Wiseman with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. And Doncic. Here we go. Nice D from DeRozan. Murray outside. Here's Fall. In the corner, it's McDermott. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan's shot is off. Dallas leading by 19. Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guards, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
Pass to Fall. Now here's McDermott. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is good. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Over in the corner, Green. Wiseman with the ball. Inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's DeRozan. Hits the outside fadeaway. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
They set the pick. The three for Doncic. Not going to go that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now here's McDermott. DeRozan in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he lays it straight in. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Doncic looking it over. With the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Spurs trail by 16. Murray outside. .124 left here in the third quarter. Pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Green. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Wiseman. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. 6 points for James Wiseman. Out left to the wing. Murray outside. Crafty move. And a missed layup. Mavericks leading by 18. Doncic outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
McDermott for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Come on and give up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Draymond Green.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Personal foul.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now Doncic following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. On the wing, DeRozan over Green, and it's DeRozan missing. Mavericks leading by 20. Doncic outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Outside DeRozan. Back to McDermott. Takes a three. And they get it back. Back to DeRozan. Murray outside. Rebounded by Hardaway. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Doncic gets it to go.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And it's Doncic missing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson, good.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
From deep. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half. DeRozan in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Doncic throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Nothing to think about there with DeRozan. I mean, the quick trigger, just catch it and shoot it.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Murray, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Hardaway. And it's DeRozan missing. Doncic outside. It's deflected.
Out of bounds.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team